Hey there, it is Doobie Cook coming at you on a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. I don't know if you can see that sunrise behind me, but it's incredible. You gotta really appreciate getting up early when you get to see things like this. It just makes life so much better. So I wanted to share some good news that happened. I went to, I mentioned that I had sent USDT to a contract address, Fala, by accident and thought I lost a ton of money. But I posted on Reddit that I had lost my money, and somebody said, why don't you write to Tether and tell them what happened, since you sent it to a contract address and nobody can really spend it. If you can prove that, then they might re-mint the tokens for you. So I did. I wrote to Tether, and I heard back from them right away. They were really responsive, actually. I was surprised. And they said that they're going to reverse the transaction. They said it should take 3 to 4 weeks, but what a relief, I mean, it was a lot of money for me, and I didn't want to lose it. And I just had one of those days where I was just so tired, and I had a lot of stress going on, and I copied and pasted, and I thought I copied and pasted the address I was trying to send to, but I ended up sending it to a contract address that I just wasn't meant to send it to. Anyway, I got really lucky, because if I had sent, if you accidentally send USDT to a personal address and they can spend it, then you're not going to get it back. But if you accidentally do what I did and you write to Tether and you tell them what happened and explain your story, they actually have the ability to reverse the transaction and send back to the original address, which is my wallet address, the money. I mean, I haven't seen the money yet, but I believe them, as long as Tether doesn't disappear overnight, which I don't think it's going anywhere, since it's a pretty big stable coin. I'm so happy. I mean, I'm always thankful when something like this happens, but it just shows you how great the cryptocurrency community is. Our cryptocurrency on Reddit just turned out to be, a savior for me, because if I hadn't, I would never have known. Who would ever think of you? You always hear that if you send your money, it's permanent. There's no reversing a transaction and all this. I'm here to tell you, it's possible. Some glimmer of light, you might be able to get your money back if you send stablecoin to a contract address, which is, I guess that's a pretty rare occurrence. Most people probably don't do that. Most people probably accidentally send it to their address slightly off. I know there's a bunch of malware out there. You gotta be careful. I'm gonna be super careful from now on, obviously. I mean, I learned my lesson there. But I guess there's some malware out there that takes your address once you copy and paste it, and they change just a few characters so that they actually send it to themselves. This is one of those things where you go, well, crypto's still in the evolutionary stages, and it's going to take a while before we get full adoption if people are, it's just so confusing, and user friendly is not there, the user, what do they call it, whatever. It's not very user friendly, and kind of annoying at times. And it seems like every time you get a new token and you want to do some staking, or you want to do something like that, you got to figure out a whole new thing, and it's a learning curve behind a lot of it. And I think until that learning curve is much, much easier, there's not going to be mass adoption. But in the meantime, big banks are buying up Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency is, soaring. I noticed Bitcoin was down a little bit today, but it's good long term. Just hold your stuff, hodl to the moon, I guess that's the thing. And the good part is I didn't end up buying what I was going to buy, and now that the crypto that I was going to buy now is probably going to be less money, so I'll get more of it with the stable coin that I'll get back. So all good news, all good things. Anyway, yeah, it's my kind of miracle update. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll keep making videos. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep the main thing the main thing. Have a great day, people.